Hi guys, this is Sopotnicki, Jack Sputnik here, and today I want to share some parts of my story. How did it happen that I switched to photography, to full-time photography and videography, and why did I do it? Why did I quit my day job? And do I regret it, or was it a really good decision, or whatever? But I want you to be fully honest about it, like what it is not, and tell you how to start. And that's why I want to share my story, because this is where I was. I was having an advertising agency many years ago, and I was always on the phone, in touch with clients, very demanding clients. And a lot of clients, as you know, they just kill your great ideas, and the risk of burnout is really huge. So on top of that, I wanted to have more time for my personal development and for the family, specifically for the family. So I wanted to change something. I saw the need to change my life. So one day I just said to my wife, hey, let's take our cameras, since we had cameras because of the advertising agency, and let's start doing stock photography. 2 years ago, like 2 years earlier, before I said that, my friend told me about stock photography opportunity, and he said, hey, they are pretty demanding, but it's worth trying because it pays off. And okay, now you may say it was back in the years, I'm talking about 7 years from now, more or less, and you could make some money on stock photography, but nowadays it's not that possible. But that's not true. Our portfolio is growing and our income is growing, so you can still make some really reasonable and decent amount of money on stock photography only. But we don't do only stock photography, and in other episodes I will explain what other source of income you can have doing photography and videography. But today I want to focus on the story, just to encourage you to change something if you want it, of course. So we just went out of the office and started shooting our own area, our own city, and start doing collection for stock photography, start learning what requirements they have, like keeping our ISO very low, resolution to the maximum, and so on and so on. And we were so excited when we started getting some sales, like first picture sold, like, oh man, it's $1, it's $10, it's $50, $100. Wow, it was very exciting. And I know it doesn't sound exciting when you think about it. Okay, like after half a year you have $100 or $200, but it really grows fast. Okay, so after like 2 years, it was like really big part of our income, and after more or less 3 to 4 years, we said, hey, we can switch and do only that, because it was enough to pay our bills. And did I ever regret it? No. We are now in Kruger National Park in South Africa, and our photography and videography pay our bills, pay for our trips, pay for our tickets, pay for the food that will be soon served here in restaurant. So probably I will have to finish this episode because my stomach is empty. But conclusion, if you want to change something, do it. If you want to try full-time photography and videography, just grab your camera, go out and start shooting. And I do recommend trying to start your stock photography business, because it's quick, it's pretty easy, it's not that difficult as people think, and in some future episodes I will explain in depth how to do it, what equipment you need, what requirements there are, how to start it. But it will teach you the skill. It will develop your skills as a photographer, as a videographer, and then when you get it, when you are there, you can try new things. You can try to start vlogging. You can try to cooperate with some companies as a freelancer. You can try to do some wedding sessions, whatever you are up for. But stock photography is a great way to expand your photography skills and to make some money on it and to pay your bills. If you like the content, please thumbs up, subscribe below, and stay tuned for more content like that.